Hey y'all, today we are going to do like a really quick small intro. We're gonna talk about me, talk about what everybody wants to know about my pregnancy, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. So my name is Pree. I am 25 years old and currently I am pregnant. I am 6 months. Well, Thursday. Today is Sunday. Thursday I will be going into my 6th month of being pregnant. Let's talk about my journey. My journey has been very stressful. When I say being pregnant has been so stressful for me, y'all, like you would not imagine. And when you think about being pregnant, it's like all these different thoughts and just crazy things go through your head. Like quite naturally, I mean, we're gonna just be real. I'm sure a lot of us have been pregnant. We've got abortions. Cause I, for one, have, and I'm not ashamed. Like, it's my mom calling. Call her back, y'all. OG. Yeah, like a lot of us have been pregnant. We've got abortions. Like, it's life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you should do it, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I never did it. No, not doing it. What's different this time? I feel like I'm getting older. I also feel like I'm happy in my relationship, and I feel like when you have a kid, you don't want to go into becoming a parent for someone else, for your significant other. So my reason for wanting to keep my child had nothing to do with my child's father. Although, like, of course he did, like, you know, kind of play a role in that, but the main factor is I just felt like I was missing that little piece to make me happy, like, you know. And the love you get from your child is not like the love that you can get from a significant other. It's unconditional. It just is overflowing. It's unconditional. It's just many great things, and I mean, you can't get that from someone. And just in my heart, when I found out I was pregnant, in my heart, I'm like, I just couldn't do it. Like, I've been pregnant before, like I've said, and I never thought twice, like I'm getting rid of it immediately, like, but just something in me, I just couldn't do it. And I'm grateful that I didn't do it. I mean, I feel like sometimes you have to take a step back and you have to think and ask yourself, how is this decision going to affect me in the long run? You know, like, in a sense, I felt like holidays and stuff, I wouldn't say depressed, although I've dealt with depression before, and you know, I mean, everybody might deal with theirs differently. It wasn't extreme to the point where it's like, oh, I want to kill myself, or oh, I think the world's over for me. I just have little small breakdowns, and I just felt like I was overwhelmed. I didn't know what the true meaning for my happiness was. And again, I'm still finding myself. I'm young, but I just felt like this was the best decision for me. Since I have been pregnant, my pregnancy, the thought of my baby, it brings me so much joy. From the moment I found out what I was having, picking out her name, decorating her room, listening to her heartbeat, doctor visits, getting sick all the time. Like, if you are pregnant with a girl, then you know it's hell. And it just makes me appreciate being a woman that much more. Now, I found out I was pregnant because I was about 5-6 weeks. Still going out, still working, still partying, still drinking hard. And what happened was, my auntie was in town, and I had to do her makeup for a wedding the next morning. And that night at work, I had got really, really, really fucked up. And when I say I was so fucked up, I'm like, Lord, I can't get up and do this lady makeup. Like, oh my God, y'all was standing there like this, like shaking. And what ended up happening was, she like, you pregnant? I said, no, I'm not. I just got a hang up. She like, you don't have no hang up. She like, you pregnant? I'm like, no, I'm not. Bet. She like, you got a pregnancy test? I'm like, yeah. I had pregnancy test, Plan Bs and shit in my house. Like, I mean, I think that's just something all women have. My mom's 63. She has it at home. I don't know. So, Pete, I'm stick. And I'm confident. I hand her the stick on the toilet. She's like, I told you, you gonna listen to me. I look at that stick, y'all. I said, Lord. Why? I went in the room to my baby daddy. I said, I got good news, I got bad news. I said, what you want first? And I think he said, I want the good news. And I don't remember what I said, but when he said, you want to hear the bad news? I threw the stick at him. I'm like, And even in that moment, I still was indecisive. I'm like, Lord, what am I gonna do? Like, am I ready for this? Like, am I not? I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I honestly, at first, I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna keep her. We'll keep it, because in the moment it was it, you know. So I'm like, just kept asking God, like, God, what am I gonna do? Like, you know, send me a sign. Then I just kept seeing pregnancy stuff every time I was on Instagram, YouTube, and then I just started getting more and more interested. And then time just started going by. And I ended up telling my mama, and I said, if I tell my mama I'm pregnant, I'm not getting an abortion. Like, I just knew in my head, if I told my mama, that was the seal the deal. And I told my mom. She was excited. You know, we shared the way we felt about it, and it was just a really beautiful thing. And I went ahead and made me a doctor's appointment. All my friends, well, not all, I would not say all, because that is the lie, a big ass lie. Not all of my friends. A couple of my friends were excited. They were happy for me. They encouraged me, like, you got this, da da da. And of course, everybody got them select friends, like, no, you don't need to do that. You're gonna ruin your life, da 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 da. Whatever. I mean, eventually they came around. So, I mean, again, if you're pregnant and you're thinking about keeping your child, don't let your friends, your family, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, you don't let no one else dictate your happiness and what you do with your body. Because at the end of the day, you had that baby and you got to take care of that baby. And I feel like this is what I want to do. So I'm prepared to, you know, do and take those necessary steps to ensure that my child has a nice future. I know somebody was like, oh, you was still drinking. No. When I found out I was pregnant and I was keeping my baby like 6-7 weeks, I stopped drinking. Now, I won't lie. When I first thought I was pregnant, I'm like, fuck that. Like that weekend, I still was like drinking, going crazy. And then like I got pregnant in February, so March, Q's birthday in March. We went out to eat for Q's birthday dinner. And I said to myself, I'm keeping this baby. And I didn't drink. That was I had to stop completely. Didn't smoke hookah, nothing. Like, and I was able to stop drinking and smoking early, and I was cool with that, you know, because at the end of the day, like, it's more than just about me. So I know a lot of people like, oh, you were working, you were just dancing. Yeah, I was. I gave myself till Memorial to stop dancing because at the end of the day, I'm a grown-ass woman, and it be bitches outside pregnant as fuck still thinking it's shake that ass time. So if it's shake that ass time for me and I'm making money for me and my child, then that's just what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't owe nobody no explanation. But my reason for not wanting to put it out there at that moment, yeah, I didn't want people in my business. Like, I still was working in the club. I wasn't drinking, I wasn't smoking hookah. I was just, you know, working. And I just didn't want motherfuckers looking at me, judging me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't want it to affect my money. Like, cause, baby, one thing about it, your girl was still running circles, pregnant and all around the club. And honey, it's bitches that's not pregnant that look pregnant. Okay, your girl was you couldn't tell I was pregnant. So at that point, it's like, if I was looking like a fool, I wouldn't have been in there, point blank period. But I wasn't showing. Still now, I'm not really showing. So I mean, it's like, you do what you do with your body. I'm doing what I do. I went out with a bang, for sure. And I was cool with that. Majority of the people that danced me anyway was like my friends and shit. So they already knew I was pregnant. So at that point, it's like, it didn't matter. Yeah, like, I wasn't hiding it. I'm told, like, people close to me, you know what I'm saying? So they could stop asking me to take shots and shit. But other than that, it's like, it wasn't nobody's business. So I didn't have to explain anything to anyone. Because, I mean, as an adult, you make your own decisions. You make your own money. You do what you have to do to provide for you, your household, whatever the case may be. And I just wasn't ready to stop cold turkey in March. So I waited until the end of May. And then I stopped. Right now, I'm working on my business. My lingerie, selling swimsuits, you know. That, and I'm still trying to find myself day by day. It's a journey, of course. I know that, like, when I was in middle school and grammar school, I can remember the teachers like, oh, you find yourself in high school. And no. You find yourself in college. No. As an adult, as a 25-year-old adult, I'm telling you, I still don't know who I am. I know people in their 30s, they're still trying to figure out, you know, this thing called life. And the best thing or the best advice anyone has ever given to me, you cannot figure out life. You just gotta live it. So that's just what I'm doing right now. I'm not trying to figure out life. I'm just trying to figure out what makes me happy and stick with that. So, yeah. This was just like a quick little intro, you guys. Of course, I'm gonna be trying to upload like maybe once a week once every week and a half, maybe once every 2 weeks. I don't know. Just depends on how much footage and stuff I can get. And then now, what everybody wants to see, my baby bump. That's not really a bump, but so I don't know if you could see because I have on black, but again, it's not really a bump. Oh, don't mind. I don't know what that is on my shirt. I was eating. But yeah, so this is me at 6 weeks. Don't really see anything, especially from the front. It's like, side, it's barely anything there, y'all. Like, one more time. And I really just feel like all my baby weight is like going to my butt, that I'm not gonna put in the camera. But I mean, if I step back, you can see how like pretty wide I am. So I know a lot of y'all are gonna be, let me see the bump, let me see the bump. There you have that little nugget. That's why I call my baby a nugget, because she's so little. Like, girl. But thank you for watching. Like I said, hopefully I will be able to upload at least once every week or once every 2 weeks. Yeah, so bye y'all.